in their mid to late 30s, Foreman with a huge height and reach advantage.
One every time out. Depending on your outlook, it's a good idea for him to be back or it's a bad idea. And there's an overhand right by Qawi. He saw the Guido Trani fight, and I'll tell you, Guido Trani was able to land all kinds of punches on George Foreman.
And Qawi landed a good overhand right, shook George a little bit just to start things off. But there he goes pushing him. No, he's not snapping that jab, Al.
Good right by Qawi. Almost anything Foreman throws to the body, you'll be a low blow.
George is allowing Qawi to take too many liberties.
Qawi can hit him with the overhand right, it looks like, just about any time.
He can come in behind the other guy's jab.
Dwight Qawi having himself a fine first round. Holding his hand out to keep Foreman at bay. And George Foreman looks ponderous and slow right now, and he's taking right hands to the head. And that one shook him. Body shot by Foreman. But he's landing. There's the right and the left by Foreman. Hey, guess what? It didn't knock Qawi down. Now the question, it may seem early to talk about stamina, but it isn't, because you saw Qawi in training get tired very quickly.
Well, he's carrying all that extra weight we disagree with, but they have him doing it.
Well, at least it shows he can do it.
Qawi is giving him his throw and Foreman all off. He's just got to let his punches go, miss one or two, and land a third one.
But the left hook uppercut is starting to get there against Qawi. In the old days, the Dwight Muhammad Qawi that was so skilled as a light heavyweight and a cruiserweight would probably not be hit with those. He was very tough to him. Right now, he's getting nailed by Foreman. And it's taking its toll, I would think. Well, he's standing in there with him. Oh, that one hurt Qawi. He's hurt now. Qawi has been nailed with some big right hands, lands his own hook against Foreman. There's the jab by Foreman.
That's what he should be using. Good left hook by Qawi. And another good left hook. Foreman pushes him off on a right hand and another right hand.
George Foreman felt those punches. He is getting nailed with some big shots now by Qawi. And Qawi with the jab that lands.
And Qawi is talking to him.
Qawi was hurt earlier, now he's back against the ropes. Right hand by Qawi, and that woke up the crowd and woke up Foreman a little, but he doesn't back up. He keeps coming. He throws a bizarre right hand to the back of... Oh, there goes... Something hurt Qawi to the back of the head.
It looked to me like it got hit in the back on the kidneys.
Is that a knockdown or not? I guess not.
I guess whatever it was.
Boy, it was very tough to see what that was. Something hurt him.
Well, Foreman just nailed him with a pretty good right hand.
There was no 8 count.
So with Qawi on the deck, he should have at least given some kind of... And now Qawi is landing some pretty good short punches himself.
Uppercut hurt Qawi, but we've said that before. And Qawi in a bad spot for him in that corner. Lands some rights. In a round in which both men have landed big shots just like the second round. Again, the right by Qawi, a counter right.
His big punch, his best punch is still that left jab, but he's not using it. Big left hook by Qawi.
Dwight Qawi doing what Guido Trani did so well, those overhand hooks and overhand rights, getting there.
Tie it first.
Maybe we should skip right.
Good right hand counter by Qawi.
Good combinations by Dwight Qawi.
Foreman better start punching.
There's the jab. Uppercut by Qawi. And so what has been landed in this round primarily has been landed by Qawi.
And George is starting to gasp for air, Al.
Right hand by George Foreman.
You have to remember, as heavy as Qawi has become, he still was able to go 15 rounds with a guy like an Evander Holyfield. He has abilities.
Oh, yes, he definitely does. There's no question about that. Now, he was hit with 3 good shots by Foreman. Gil, I don't know about you, but I have my answer. I think that Foreman is not going to knock him out with one punch.
One of the greatest, if
not so great.
Who won the title, interestingly enough.
Good right hand by Qawi to start the round. And George is not keeping him in the distance. And again, he got warned by the referee.
For the elbow, and appropriately so. And he should most are scheduled for 10, excuse me. But most people didn't expect to go this far. There goes Qawi down again.
He just got pushed by George and fell down.
Wow. Can they go 10 rounds? We'll find out. They're in the 5th right now. Qawi, what is he doing? Is he quitting?
I think you know, letting it all hang out.
Well, presumably he's mad about some tactic that Foreman is using, and Foreman's used a few strange tactics.
I'm waiting for Qawi. There it is. I was waiting for Qawi to come up with that sneak left hook counter.
And he got the right hand after it. And the uppercut. And so Dwight Muhammad Qawi explodes a bit here in the 5th round. Foreman with his own uppercut, and things heat up.
Good. That was about as much snap as I've seen George have on a punch tonight. A little left hook.
He has not gotten leverage on his punches. He's landed some big ones, avoiding the Qawi for low blows. Qawi landing a couple of good shots.
You can move your head all night, Al, but your body doesn't move. George can try to throw some real bombs downstairs.
He's really not trying to hit the body of Qawi. He's landing in this round, no question about that. He's having a good 6th round.
And he got nailed.
Qawi lands a short right hand and a left hook. Another hook by Qawi. Foreman just pushes him off. But you have to start thinking decision here if this fight keeps going and start talking about who's landing more punches. Foreman's had a pretty good 6th round, but Qawi came with a couple of big shots.
Well, if this fight continues this way, I think we're going to see a very controversial decision.
It does have split decision written all over it. Right hand by Foreman, and that uppercut hurt. He faked him out. Wow. He faked out Foreman, then came back with a right hand. That was fascinating. I've never seen a fighter fake that much.
No, it looked like he was going down.
Wow. We've all seen Ali fake being hurt, but not quite in that posture.
And now George turned around and looked at his corner.
Gil, do you feel like everything is kind of in slow motion here? Every 10 or 12 seconds. There's 22 seconds left in round 6, and that left hook did hurt him. That's a knockdown because no, it isn't. It should have been. He went against the ropes.
Against the ropes, right. That's correct.
That should have been a knockdown. Instead, Foreman stopped punching. Qawi got up. Oh, there's been some odd things in this round. Qawi went down a couple of rounds ago. No, nothing was called. We'll do it for round 6. There's a full moon out tonight. What we thought might have been a knockdown.
Big left hook by George. That is a knockdown.
Yes.
When the ropes prevent you from going down, it's supposed to be a knockdown. This is going to be the key.
And if you're wondering, George Foreman, since he started his comeback in March of '87, has never gone to the 7th round. The right hand gets there by Foreman. There's the uppercut, and that right hand pushes Qawi back. But before we have thought Qawi might be in real trouble, and he wasn't. The jab and the right hand by Foreman. And the jab helping to set things up, and as you said, Gil, it's something he should have used earlier.
He's got a great jab, but he just won't use it.
That was always the case, even in the old days.
Well, he's using it now, Al. 5 consecutive good jabs, and then he went to the body.
Well, you said this would be a key round, and right now, George Foreman is dominating it.
There was the first good left hook to the body, which I think he can land all day.
And I'm not sure that didn't really hurt Qawi. I think Qawi wants to quit. That's it.
Well, as I said, Al, he had the will to get by this round, which he did not have.
Well, it's an unsatisfactory ending, to be sure, from all standpoints. But as you look at George Foreman, he'll take it because he gets the win, and I guess continues on in his comeback bid.
Well, we said we thought it might be an ugly fight, Al, and it was.
Because Qawi was landing those overhand rights and those left hooks. Were you hurt by any of those?
Well, not really, but I was really devastated by his energy, his ability to recover from punches. Let's face it, shorter guys are really unorthodox for boxers. The shorter they are, the harder it is to get a unorthodox jab off on him, and he was playing it real good. He played my jab, but as a rule, it caught up with him. The toe did catch up with him. He's a fine man, brave individual.
Were you happy with what you did tonight?
Well, you know, I'm happy when I win, but he wasn't hurt, and I'm thankful to God for all that.